Welcome back, you guys. Let's get this video on because I actually have to go back to work, go out in the dust and the wind and all that neat stuff. But thanks for the new subscribers. You guys are awesome. It's going to be a long fight to actually get this moving where I can actually get some viewers. But as far as you guys go, thank you very much for viewing. Now, here's some more information you guys have to get before I head to work. Remember, I work late nights and it's hard during the day to do much of anything. I'm a fuel luber for construction equipment, big dozers. I do track hoes and excavators, track hoe excavators, loaders, dozers, rollers, freeway pavers, all that neat stuff. I fuel, lube, check fluids all night long out in the dust, dirt, grime, horrible conditions. And believe me, this year has been a year I have never seen weather-wise in my entire life. Wind directions have changed, cold pockets that have never existed before. Right around, we're looking at, June. I'm freezing at 45 to 50 degrees at night with microburst, insane winds blowing up at 12 o'clock midnight for no apparent reason. No apparent reason. Never seen this before. Winds come from the west in Cedar City Valley. Never seen that before. I've been here my whole life. This is not normal. There is something seriously, seriously wrong with our weather. And it isn't climate change, I would say. It's something happening manipulation-wise. Anyway, so let's get on the cattle death real quick. 10,000 cattle die in Kansas. So we're going to go back. We're going to do the circle back like Jen Psaki. We're not going to actually circle back. We're going to go back to the past. Think about this. This is not conspiracy. This is not some kind of, this is just conspiracy theory. You're in World War III. Okay? There's things happening all over. Until everybody gets it through their head, you are in World War III with Russia and possibly China, North Korea, and Iran, and other countries are involved in this axis. And we're a different axis, and they're a different axis. There is a war going on. Financial, cancel culture, everything else, physical, it's all happening. Kansas is a beautiful place. We remember it from the old shows. Kansas, not in Kansas anymore. Where was a nuke supposed to be placed over the U.S., or electromagnetic pulse weapons supposed to be used to knock out the United States' power grid, throw us back into the 17th century? What state was that? Kansas. It was Kansas. It's amazing, isn't it, how Kansas was a place. And now we have, let's go to actual admission to what's happened in Kansas. It wasn't really just the weather and how there was no wind, high humidity, killed all the cattle. It turns out that there was a NASA explains, cattle death, NASA explains a possible rift in our magnetosphere caused a deadly dose of solar radiation to come through our atmosphere and killed 10,000 cattle over Kansas. That happens every day, all over the place. Mass extinction, mass die-off. We have fish dying all over the world. We have animals, birds dying all over. Mass extinctions. It's called an ELE event. Extinction level event is what this was. A mini extinction level event. It's happened throughout the UK and other places recently. Now, is this a weather weapon? Is this a weapon we don't know of? Is that a possibility? Yes. Very much so. Should always be considered a possibility. That's the issue with all this. Magical environmental things just don't happen magically. Things are happening. We all must pay attention to what's really going on. There is a war going on. These things magically happening are not just magically happening. If there's a rift in the magnetosphere that killed 10,000 cattle, you better be really worried about what's happened in the magnetosphere. You can't fix that. You cut all the carbon emissions you want. It's not going to fix that. People better start waking up. There's magical things happening that's possibly weaponized. I would say the environment, the weather weapons. Hey, it's illegal to use weather weapons on your own people, right? It was all signed at Geneva Convention type thing. Can't use weather weapons on your own people. Here's your sign. Where else was it that the Russians were talking about they would have to do? They could put one nuke placed in one place. It could cause the United States to be destroyed forever. Where was that? Yellowstone. Yeah, it was Yellowstone. So we got Kansas, mass die off, high radiation, bursts through the atmosphere, kills 10,000 cattle like that. And Yellowstone is flooded so badly that the majority of the roads into Yellowstone are washed out. Very, very limited access into Yellowstone. Conspiracy theory. What's the probabilities and possibilities of those two places that were the two main targets of Russia and our enemies magically being in extreme, massive peril? We're talking Yellowstone flooded, roads washed completely out, no access. Weather weapons steer weather patterns to certain areas. We know that. It's called HAARP, H-A-A-R-P. Jesse Ventura did a big show on that, and now HAARP has been eliminated but moved somewhere else and privatized or used by different governments to do what? Steer the weather patterns, the atmospheric rivers. So, I got to get to work. You guys are awesome. Thanks, new subscribers. We'll get some more shows up, but they'll have to be quick. They'll have to be fast until the weekend, which is my day off Fridays, Saturdays. I'll try to get more shows up. Until then, watch like Canadian Preppers. I watch Pastor Paul Bagley too because he does have a lot of relevant information, like the massive blue object in space over New Zealand. Well, that turned out to be just supposedly satellite dumping of one of mosques or somebody's satellite dumped the fuel, caused this big blue thing over New Zealand. I'm telling you, there's some crazy, crazy stuff happening. And I can feel it in the wind. It's in the air. It's in everything. So you guys are awesome. Thanks for subscribing. Please like, share, subscribe. Maybe one day we get this big channel. Western States Media, 45 News, Utah. Western States Outdoors to be something that I can actually do for a living. Something I can do for fun. I can be out, take care of stuff, getting the real news, being in their face. Having a blast. They also have Utah Paranormal Activities. Cannibal Giants. You guys don't believe in cannibal giants? Well, yeah, watch my videos. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.